All right, let's talk about a financial tool that a ton of us have, but almost nobody's using the right way. We're going to pull back the curtain on your health savings account, or HSA, and show you why it just might be the secret retirement engine you didn't even know you had. I mean, just look at this quote. It kind of says it all, doesn't it? 96%. That is a staggering number. It means pretty much everyone is treating their HSA like a glorified debit card, and in the process, they're incinerating. Yeah, that's the word they used. It's true power. This is the huge missed opportunity we're diving into today. So I've got to ask you, point blank, are you part of that 96%? You put money in and it's gone a week later on a prescription or a copay? Hey, if you are, no judgment, you're in good company. But stick with me because you're going to want to switch teams by the end of this. Okay, so before we get to the good stuff, we need to really understand the problem everyone's facing. So Section 1, the common mistake. Here's what that mistake looks like in the real world. You get paid, some money goes into the HSA, and then boom, it's right back out again to pay for a doctor's visit. It just becomes this temporary holding account. And yeah, sure, that's kind of what it's for on the surface, but that money in, money out cycle completely ignores its secret identity as a long-term investment powerhouse. But what if there was more to it? What if this simple little account was hiding a superpower in plain sight? Well, that brings us to our next part, the big reveal, the secret revealed. And the secret is this amazing thing called the triple tax advantage. Now, this isn't some small print little benefit. This is a unique power that no other retirement account in the U.S. has. Not a 401k, not a Roth IRA, nothing. This is the feature that can transform a boring savings account into an absolute wealth-building machine. So, triple tax advantage sounds pretty cool, right? But what does it actually do? Let's break it down step by step. Section 3, how the advantage works. It is just a beautiful, simple, three-part system. First, the money you put in is tax-deductible. Second, once the money's in there, you can invest it and it grows completely tax-free. And third, when you take it out for medical stuff, it's, you guessed it, also tax-free. Let's zoom in on each of these. So part 1, the minute you put money into your HSA, you win. That contribution gets subtracted from your total income for the year, which means you pay less in taxes. It's an immediate, guaranteed return on your money before you've even invested it. All right, now for part 2, and honestly, this is the real game changer, the tax-free growth. You can actually invest the money sitting in your HSA in stocks, bonds, you name it. But unlike any other investment account, the earnings you make are never taxed. This lets your money compound on itself like crazy because the tax man isn't taking a slice every year. And finally, part 3, it's the grand finale. Years down the line, in retirement, when you'll definitely have medical expenses, you can pull that money out and it's completely tax-free. So, no tax on the way in, no tax while it grows, and no tax on the way out. It's the perfect tax trifecta. Okay, so all these tax advantages sound great on paper, but what does it actually add up to? Let's talk real money. This next part is where things get really, really interesting. The $830,000 potential. So let's put a number on this whole thing. What if you just maxed out your HSA every year, invested it in something simple, and let that triple tax advantage magic cook for about 35 years? What do you think that nest egg would look like? Here you go. The number is $830,000. That's what the source material suggests this strategy could yield. Let me say that again. Over $830,000. And because of the triple tax advantage, that's all potentially tax-free money waiting for you. That is life-changing. Seeing a number like that forces a complete shift in how we think about this account. So for our final section, let's reframe the whole thing. Let's talk about your new retirement engine. It really just boils down to this. The old way of thinking is looking at your HSA and seeing a medical debit card. But the new view, the smart view, is to look at it and see a high-performance, tax-free retirement engine. So let's wrap this all up. What's the key takeaway? An HSA is not just for today's copays. It is one of the single most powerful retirement tools out there, period. And the secret to unlocking all that power is so simple. You have to invest the money for the long term, not just spend it. So I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. After everything we've talked about, is your HSA just a debit card, or is it a retirement engine waiting for you to turn the key? The potential is there. The choice is yours.